And then the last video in this learning sequence, which was relatively short, is a Plackett-Burman design. It's a specific design which is not factorial design actually, but it allows you also to see one important thing. It's main effects. Okay. Sometimes you are interested only in main effects, and full factorial design in this case it's not a good choice, especially if you have large number of factors. Why? Because fractional factorials have runs as a power of 2, so you have either 4 or 8 or 16 or 32 or 64 runs. So every time you have you would like to add a factor, you need to double your runs, even in fractional factorial design. That's the way to do it, right? And sometimes only main effects are important for screening, so you don't care about the interactions. And if you do care only about main effects, using fractional factorial design is not a good choice, because your design will anyway be very redundant. Okay. And one of the best choices in this case is a Plackett-Burman design, because it allows you to estimate unaliased main effects with as few runs as possible. Okay. So this is a formula that relates a number of factors, number of trials, and number of levels. And then you can see that, for example, if number of levels is 2, the formula is quite simple. There is one limitation. The number of trials is always limited by a multiple of 4. So you may have either 4 or 8 or 12 or 16 trials, but it's much better than what we had before, right? So in this case, for example, if the number of factors is, for example, 9, you need 12 trials. If the number of factors is 10, you need 12 trials. If the number of factors is 11, you need 12 trials. And then if you have, for example, number of factors is 12, you need 16 trials. If the number of factors is 13, you need 16 trials. So you see, it's a very good compromise actually. Okay. And then if you, for example, have let's say 9 trials, but nine factors, and then you have 12 trials, you simply use the 3 trials to estimate, for example, the standard error. So you can estimate the noise. Okay. How to make a design matrix. In the Plackett-Burman design, the design matrix is so-called Adamar matrix, which is generated like this. So you can see the generator. So this one is redundant, so you don't see this column. So in fact, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 columns. So you can use 11 factors here. And then if you count, you can see that it's 12 trials, 12 runs. Okay. So this is actually why it's n-1, because the first column is all ones. Okay. So that's the idea how to generate this matrix. Well, you can simply use MATLAB has a built-in function. It's called Adamar. And then you specify the size of the matrix, and then you simply remove the first column of this matrix to get the design matrix. Okay, so very simple way to run a fractional factorial design. If you need only main effects, if you want to resolve only main effects, very economic solution for that.